Hello students, welcome to CET Sankalp classes. In the last class, we started with kinetic theory of gases. So in the last video, we discussed the synopsis part and two MCQ questions. Today, let us continue with few more questions here. So our next question is, at what temperature the mean kinetic energy of O2 will be the same for H2 molecules at 73 degree Celsius at 73 degrees Celsius. So here, what is the meaning of the question is, here they are saying that we know that the relation between kinetic energy and temperature, they are directly proportional to each other. This concept we know already. Here they are asking you at what temperature oxygen and hydrogen molecules have the same mean kinetic energy. So for hydrogen molecule, they have given the temperature value as 73 degrees Celsius. As we know that the mean kinetic energy of the molecule depends upon the temperature only. For O2, it is same as that of H2 at the same temperature. So here, as temperature and kinetic energy are proportional to each other, therefore we say that at same temperature, this will be same. The mean kinetic energy will be same. So the correct option is, that is option C, minus 73 degree Celsius. Minus 73 degree Celsius is the answer. I hope this concept is clear to you. So let us go for the next question. Which one of the following is not an assumption of kinetic theory of gases? So students, we discussed already the assumptions of kinetic theory of gases. According to that, here by reading the options, you will understand this easily. See, the options are like option A, the volume occupied by the molecules of the gas is negligible. So as we know that is volume occupied by the gases, it is negligible. It is true. The force of attraction between the molecules is negligible. Yes, this is also true. The force of attraction between the molecules, it is negligible. The collision between the molecules are elastic. Yes, this is also true. The collision between the molecules, whatever the gaseous molecules are there, the collision between them, we consider it as an elastic collision. Next is all molecules have the same speed. All molecules have the same speed anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. So as we know that the molecules are moving in the random direction with different speed here. Therefore, related to kinetic theory, option D is not true. That is, all molecules have same speed. So this is not true related to the assumption of kinetic theory of gases. I hope it is clear to you. So if you know the assumptions, then you can write this question easily. Next. So let us see our next question. Okay, next question is, the kinetic theory of gases gives the formula PV is equal to 1 by 3 Nm V average square for the pressure P exerted by a gas enclosed in a volume V. The term Nm represents, see here, according to kinetic theory of gases, we have many formulas in that lesson. In that they have taken here one formula. The formula is PV is equal to 1 by 3 Nm average, speed average square for this pressure P, where P is the pressure exerted by the molecule and V is the volume. Here they are asking what is Nm value. Options are like the mass of a mole of the gas. B option is the mass of the gas present in the volume V. C option is, third one is C option, the average mass of one molecule of the gas. Fourth option is the total number of molecules present in the volume V. So students, if you remember the synopsis, here directly we can write this answer. The kinetic energy of the gas formula is given by PV is equal to 1 by 3 Nm V square. So where P is pressure, V is volume, and the term Nm represents, here the term Nm represents, that is option B, average mass, sorry, option C, the average mass of one molecule of the gas. That is option C is correct here, the average mass of one molecule of the gas. So Nm represents, it is the average mass. Okay. So option C is the correct one. Third one. Okay. So by mistake here it is DD. So actually it is C and D. Option 3 is correct. Okay. Our next question is the energy of a gas. The energy of a gas. The energy of the gas per liter is 300 joules. So students, same kotidare, energy kotidare. Energy of the gas molecule is given, that is 300 joules. Here we can take energy is equal to 300 joules per liter. So they are saying it as joules per liter. Okay. Then its pressure will be, they are asking you the value of pressure. So very simple. So by substituting in the formula, you can do this. So pressure you need to calculate. So as we know that pressure is equal to 2 divided by 3 into energy. So this is the formula which relates pressure and the energy of the molecule. So P is equal to 2 divided by 3 into E. So we can simplify it as very simple, 2 by 3 into 300, that is energy which is given. See here they have given in terms of joules per liter. It is given in terms of joules per liter. So I want to convert this energy joules per liter into meter cube. That is nothing but 300 into 10 raised to 3 joules per meter cube. Okay. So here you can take it as 300 into 10 raised to 3. So here you can simplify it as 3 ones are, so 300, right? So this can be written as 2 into 10 raised to 5. So as we know that it is a pressure, the unit of pressure is what? Newton per meter square. So you see the options now. So option D, that is 2 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per meter square. So you should know the formula, then only you can simplify this. So pressure and the energy relation is given by P is equal to 2 by 3 into E. So substitute the value of energy and simplify, you will get the answer. That is 2 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per meter square. Okay. So let us see our next question. Okay, next question is, two molecules of a gas have speed of 9 into 10 raised to 6 meter per second and 1 into 10 raised to 6 meter per second. Okay, so they have given you speed of the gas molecule. Next, what is the root mean square speed of these molecule? So you need to calculate the root mean square value of these molecule. So what is the formula to calculate the root mean square value here? The formula is VRMS is equal to, it is VRMS is equal to under root of so I'll just write it down. VRMS is equal to under root of V1 square plus V2 square divided by 2. This is nothing but average square of the average of the velocity is nothing but root mean square velocity. So velocities they have given already, that is the velocity of the molecule. For one it is given as 9 into 10 raised to 6. So V1 square it is, therefore it's the square we need to take, and V2 value is 1 into 10 raised to 6 whole square. So this entire divided by, we take it as 2. We take it as 2. So now we can write it as, so 9 square it is 81 plus 1 square is 1 itself. Next, so 10 raised to 6, 10 to the power 6 whole square and 10 to the power 6 whole square. So this we can write it as what? This is nothing but into 10 raised to 12, right? So divided by 2. So if you simplify this, here you will get it as under root of 82 into 10 raised to 12 divided by 2. So what is the simplification here, students? The simplification is under root of 41, because here it is 2 ones are 2 40 ones are root of 41, and under root of 10 raised to minus 10 raised to plus 12 is there. If I take it out of the root, then it becomes, then here it becomes into 10 raised to 6. So this is what the root means, square value of the given molecule. So they have given you the speed of the molecule. Just take the square of the average of the mean of that molecule, then you will get the correct answer. So option C is right. That is root 41 into 10 raised to 6 meter per second. Okay, so our next question. So our next question is, a jar has a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen gas. So you have a jar which has oxygen and hydrogen gas in the ratio of 1:5. It is in the ratio of 1:5. The ratio of mean kinetic energies of hydrogen and oxygen molecule is. So what you need to do here, they have asked you, in a mixture of gases, it is in the ratio of 1:5. The ratio of mean kinetic energy of hydrogen and oxygen molecule is. So you need to take the ratio. What you can do here, see, in mixture of gases, it will acquire thermal equilibrium. So when a mixture of gases are there, it will acquire a thermal equilibrium. Okay, that is nothing but what? Same temperature. So their kinetic energy will also be what? It is same only. When there is a mixture of gases, they will be in a thermal equilibrium. What do you mean by thermal equilibrium? They are in the same temperature. So therefore, the kinetic energies will be same. Therefore, the correct option is option D, that is 1:1. That is 1:1 is the correct option. I hope you understood the explanation part. Okay. So in a mixture, they are in the same temperature. So when they are in the same temperature, the kinetic energy will also be same. Therefore, we take the value as 1:1. Okay, students. So let us see the next question. The next question is, so they have given a graph. You can see the graph here. In the given VT graph, that is volume and temperature graph is there, diagram. What is the relation between the pressure P1 and P2? So here you can see two linear lines that is representing pressure P1 and P2. You can see this making angle θ1 and θ2. So what it indicates, they are asking you. How you can simplify this? See, as we know that according to ideal gas equation, we can write it as, so we can take its explanation like, so we know that PV is equal to what? It is nRT. PV is equal to, it is nRT. We can also write it as N is equal to what? N into R. V is equal to what? N into R divided by P into T. Okay. Here, the slope is nothing but NR divided by P. The slope value from the graph is nothing but what? It is NR divided by P. You can see from the graph. That is θ2 is greater than θ1. I hope you can see from the graph, θ2 is greater than θ1. Therefore, we can say that 1 divided by P2 is greater than 1 divided by P1. So, see, slope alli pressure term is there in the denominator. So, from the graph, when we are seeing that theta 2 is greater than theta 2, we can say that 1 by P2 is greater than 1 by P1. So this implies what, students? So this implies P1 is greater than P2. So inversely tagondaga 1 by P2 is greater than 1 by P1 agatte. So if you take the reciprocal, P1 is greater than P2. So you need to see the options clearly. If they have given 1 by P2, 1 by P1, then it is 1 by P2 is greater than 1 by P1. If they have given only P1 and P2, then P1 is greater than P2. So which is the correct option here? So correct option is option D. Correct option is option D here. That is P2 is less than P1 or P1 is greater than P2. Okay. Next, the molar specific heat of an ideal gas constant, pressure and volume are denoted by Cp and Cv respectively. If gamma is equal to Cp divided by Cv and R is the universal gas constant, then Cv is equal to. So what they are saying here, the molar specific heat of an ideal gas at constant pressure and constant volume, that is nothing but what? Cp and Cv. Okay, so we know the relation between Cp and Cv, that is Cp minus Cv is equal to what? Universal gas constant, that is R. We also know that adiabatic constant gamma is equal to Cp divided by Cv. Okay. So what they are asking you, then Cv is equal to, So you can simplify this equation for Cv is equal to. So if you simplify this equation for Cv is equal to, you will get it as, you can substitute the values. So you can, after substituting, you will get Cv is equal to R divided by gamma minus 1. Cv. So you can substitute equation 2 in 1 or equation 1 in 2 and simplify. So if you simplify, you will get Cv is equal to what? R divided by gamma minus 1. R divided by gamma minus 1. That is option C is correct. So Cp minus Cv is equal to R. It is a Mayer's relation. And gamma is equal to Cp by Cv is, it is adiabatic constant. So if you substitute the values, equation 2 in 1 or 1 in 2, if you simplify further, you will get Cv is equal to R divided by gamma minus 1. Okay. So let us see the next one. So main, if you understand the synopsis, then MCQs will be easy for you. So let us see our next question. The mean free path of molecules of a gas is inversely proportional to. Okay, so here the question is, it is mean free path. Yadak proportional gate inversely, for which value it is proportional of the radius that they are asking you. See, formula is, so if you know the formula, just write the formula here. So formula is mean free path, lambda is equal to 1 divided by pi d square into n under root of 2. This is what mean free path value formula idu. So idralli we have 1 divided by pi d square n into root 2. So this we can also simplify it and write it as 1 divided by 4 pi r square n into root 2. 1 divided by 4 pi r square into n into root 2. So directly you can see here your mean free path is inversely proportional to the square of the radius value. So from the option A, r cube, option B, r square, option C is r, option D is root r. So the correct option is option B, that is r square. So inversely proportional to r square value. Okay, so option B is the correct one. Next question. The ratio of the specific heats, that is Cp by Cv is equal to gamma. in terms of degree of freedom is given by. So in terms of degree of freedom, ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೀತೀರಾ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. So as we know that so here we can write it as gamma is equal to, so in the question already it is given, gamma is equal to Cp divided by Cv, which is equal to Cp value. In terms of degree of freedom, it is written as F by 2 plus 1 into R whole divided by F by 2 into R. So for Cp, the degree of freedom is given by F by 2 plus 1 into R, and for Cv, it is given by F by 2 into R. Here you can simplify, you can cancel this R. Okay, so after simplifying, you will get it as this is equal to 1 plus 2 divided by F. So in the option A, it is 1 plus F by 3. Option B, it is 1 plus 2F by F. Option C, it is 1 plus F by 2. Option D, it is 1 plus 1 by F. So here the correct option is, that is option B, that is 1 plus 2 divided by F. So Cp and the degree of freedom relation you should know. Then you can simplify this equation. So option B is the correct one. That is 1 plus 2 divided by F. Okay. So let us see our next question. Two vessels separately contain two ideal gases A and B at the same temperature, the pressure of A being twice that of B. So you have two vessels which contain two ideal gases A and B at same temperature. So temperature of the gases, it is same. The pressure of A is twice of that of B. So pressure of A is twice of that of B. Under such conditions, the density of A is found to be. So the density of A is given, that is 1.5 times the density of B. So here they have given the value of pressure related to A and B, the value of density also related to A and B. Only the temperature is same. They are asking you to calculate the molecular weight of A and B is. So how to calculate the molecular weight of A and B? Let us see this. So we know that pressure P is equal to rho into R into T divided by M. This is what pressure density relation. So pressure is equal to density into universal gas constant into temperature divided by mass of the molecule. So this you can also write it as, this implies, this you can also write it as M is equal to rho into R into T divided by P. This you can also write it as M is equal to rho into R into T divided by P. Correct. So for molecule A and molecule B can be written as. So how you can write it? For molecule A, I will write here first. Molecule, for mass of the molecule of A is divided by, for B, this is equal to, how we can write it? Rho A, that is for A molecule, the density value, R, then temperature is TA divided by pressure PA. Whole divided by, we will get it as rho B R into TB divided by rho B. So now idana simplify ಮಾಡಿ ಬರಿಬಹುದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. So that is nothing but PB divided by rho B into R into TB. So here R and this R will get cancelled. Therefore, you will get it as rho A divided by rho B into TA divided by TB into PB divided by PA. So only this will be reversed. So now according to the question, just substitute all the values. Density of A is found to be 1.5 times of the density of the B. So therefore I can write it as 1.5 rho B divided by rho B into temperature is same. So temperature same anta ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Therefore we can take it as T divided by T into PB divided by PA. So they are saying that the pressure of A is twice of that of pressure of B. Therefore we get it as 1 divided by 2. So this is nothing but rho B will get cancelled, T will get cancelled. You will get it as 1.5 divided by 2. 1.5 divided by 2. So 1.5 divided by 2 is nothing but what? You can write it as 3 by 4. So the correct option is option C, that is 3 divided by 4. Okay. Next. So next question is 4 gram of a gas occupies 22.4 liter at NTB at normal temperature and pressure. So 4 gram of gas occupies 22.4 liter. The specific heat capacity of the gas at constant volume is. So they have given you CV value. It is 5 joules per kg per mole. If the speed of sound in this gas at NTP is 952 meter per second, then the heat capacity at constant pressure is. So they are asking you CV value, CP value. Okay. So we know that. What we know, that is gamma is equal to, here we can write. So we know that gamma is equal to CP divided by CV. We need to calculate CP is equal to what? Gamma into CV. Okay. They have given you the value of CV. Only the thing is we need to calculate the value of gamma here. So gamma, how we can calculate? We have a formula to calculate the value of gamma here. Mass is given. So speed is equal to, we know that, under root of gamma into RT divided by mass. So this is equal to, for gamma, I can simplify it as gamma is equal to mv square divided by R into T. So here mass is given, that is 4. And the speed is given 952 divided by R, universal gas constant, and temperature. So it is a standard temperature, normal temperature, and pressure. We need to take the value. So if you simplify, the gamma value for NTP is 1.6. Here you are getting it as 1.6. Okay. This is 1.6 here. The gamma value, by substituting the values of m mass and speed V and R value and T value, the gamma value, you are getting it as 1.6. So here if you substitute the value, that is 1.6 into CV value is 5. This is equal to your CP. So if you simplify, you will get it as 8. The option B is correct. That is 8 joules per kg per mole. 8 joules per kg per mole is the correct option. Okay. So you just know the formula and the relation between the given values. Right, students? So let us see the next question. The molecules of a given mass of a gas have RMS velocity of 200 meter per second. So they have given you RMS value. VRMS value is given. That is 200 meter per second at 27 degrees Celsius. Temperature is given 27 degrees Celsius. And 1 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per meter square pressure. The pressure value is given here. When the temperature and the pressure of the gas are respectively 127 degrees Celsius and 1 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per meter square, the RMS velocity of its molecule. So when velocity is 200, the temperature is 27 and pressure is 1 into 10 raised to 5. They are asking you, what is the value of velocity when the temperature is 127 degrees Celsius and the pressure is 1 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per meter square. So how you can simplify this one? See here. That is VRMS is equal to, we can write it as under root of 3 RT divided by M. So here we need to take the ratio of the velocities because they're comparing this. See, this we will get it as T2 divided by T1. 3R and M, it is constant. So if you take the ratio, the values will get cancelled. You are left with only temperature. So that is root T2 divided by T1. You need to calculate the value of V2. Therefore, V2 is equal to V1 into root of T2 divided by T1. See, T2 divided by T1, they have given the temperature in terms of Celsius. You need to take it in terms of Kelvin. So what you will do, students, here? Here we need to do that. That is 273 plus 27 and 273 plus, what's the other value of temperature? I think it is 127. Okay, it is 127. So here it is 127. You need to take the temperature by converting it in terms of Kelvin, and the V1 value is given, it is 200. So if you simplify, the option B, that is 400 divided by root 3 is the correct option. 400 divided by root 3 is the correct option here. Okay. So see the formula, T1 temp and T2, take it in terms of Kelvin, and V1 value is given, that is 200 meter per second. Okay, so option B is correct, that is 400 root 3 meter per second. Next question. A given sample of an ideal gas occupies a volume V at a pressure P and absolute temperature T. The mass of each molecule of the gas is M. Which of the following gives the density of the gas? So density formula kehta idare. So how you are going to do it? See, we know that pressure is equal to rho into R into T divided by M. We need density formula. So density is equal to what? P into M divided by R into T. So it is K into T. That is Boltzmann constant. It is K into T here. So here you can take it as K. This is not R. This is K here, and here it is K. That is Boltzmann constant. So Pm divided by Kt. So where it is there, that is option B, Pm divided by Kt. So pressure P is equal to rho into K into T divided by M. Therefore, rho density is equal to P into M divided by K into T. Okay. That is option B is the correct one. Next question. A gas mixture consists of 2 moles of O2 and 4 moles of argon at temperature T. At temperature T, neglecting all the vibrational modes, the total internal energy of the system. So they are asking you the total energy of the system here. So how to do this, students? See here. Okay, the solution part. See here, the energy is given by U is equal to F divided by 2, that is degree of freedom divided by 2 into N into RT. So here we can write it as 5 by 2 into 2 R into T plus 3 by 2 4 into R into T. So here if you simplify this, you will get it as 11 R. You will get it as 11 into RT. Okay, so a mixture gas consists of O2, 2 moles of O2 and 4 moles of argon. Neglecting all the vibrational modes, the total energy is given by. So here we can simplify it as U is equal to F by 2 NR into T. So substitute the values of N and simplify, you will get 11 RT. That is option C is correct. That is 11 R into T. Next question. At what temperature will the RMS speed of oxygen molecules becomes just sufficient for escaping from the Earth's atmosphere? So you need to calculate the escape velocity, temperature value. At what temperature it is possible for the oxygen molecule to escape from Earth's atmosphere? So already we know that the value of that is V, escape velocity of the Earth. So escape velocity of the Earth is how much? It is 11,200 meter per second or 11.2 kilometer per second. Here we know that the relation between velocity and V is equal to under root of 3 kb into T divided by m. This is equal to, this implies V value is 11,200 is equal to under root of 3 kb into T divided by m. So here they have given you the mass 2.76 into 10 raised to minus 26. kb value, Boltzmann constant is 1.38 into 10 raised to minus 24. You need to calculate the value of temperature. So if you simplify this equation for temperature, you will get the option B here. That is 8.360 into 10 raised to 4 K. That is the temperature at which the oxygen molecule will escape from the Earth's gravitational force. Okay. Let us see the next question. The temperature of a gas is raised while its volume remains constant. The pressure exerted by a gas on the walls of the container increases because option A, lose more kinetic energy to the wall. Option B, are in contact with the wall. Option C, strike the wall more often with higher velocities. Option D, collide with each other with less frequency. So here what happens to the pressure they are asking? See here what happens due to increase in temperature, root mean square velocity of the molecule increases. So as the temperature increases, the speed increases. So they strike the wall more often with higher velocity. Hence the pressure exerted by the gas on the walls of the container increases. So when you increase the temperature, here they will start moving randomly with higher speed or velocity. Therefore, option C is correct. Strike the wall more often with higher velocity. Option C is the correct option. Next question. A flask contains 10⁻³ meter cube gas. So here a flask is containing a volume of 10⁻³ meter cube at a temperature. The number of molecules of the oxygen are 3 × 10⁻²². So N value, number of molecules it is given 3 × 10⁻²². Then next, the mass of oxygen molecule is, mass of the oxygen molecule is given 5.3 × 10⁻26 kg. At that temperature, the RMS velocity of molecule is, Vrms is also given 400 meter per second. What you need to calculate here? You need to calculate the pressure. So according to the formula, we can write it as that is pressure P is equal to 1/3 m into N divided by V, that is volume, into Vrms square. Okay. So just substitute the values here. 1/3 into mass of the oxygen, it is given, that is 5.3 into 10⁻26 into N, number of moles it is given 3 × 10⁻22 whole divided by volume, that is 10⁻³ which is also given here, into Vrms square. So value is 400 whole square. So if you substitute all the values and calculate the pressure here, the pressure value is found to be, that is option A, 8.48 into 10⁻⁴, 8.48 into 10⁻⁴ Newton per meter square. 8.48 into 10⁻⁴ Newton per meter square. Okay, so this is the correct option. Option A is correct. So you should know the formulas very well in this chapter so that you can simplify the numericals easily. Okay, students. So let us continue with the few more MCQs in the next class. Okay, thank you.